Okay. Oh, so Crystal,
yes.
Tell me a little bit about the character that you're playing in the play.
Okay, I am Marcia, the middle sister who has found her way out of this very disciplined patriarchal family through marriage. And she's affluent, and she has moved out of town. I think she lives in Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
And what is her role among the three sisters? How does she relate to the other sisters in the family?
Well, a lot of times she relates to them through humor, but she has taken on the persona of the mother, the nurturer. Well, that is what she wanted her identity to be with her husband. So when she comes home, it's to find out if that is her true identity or one she has just been wearing for a lifetime.
And is that her journey in the play? What do you think her journey in the play is about? What is she in search of, or what does she find in the course of the play?
Whether or not what she has been living is her truth, or has she found her own identity that is different from that, and how she makes peace with what is innately her history from her family and what is hers that she has discovered by being a part of her own family with her husband as well.
And so what is her reality? So her reality is is she a mother? Is she no,
there are some parts of that is part of the play that I can't give out right now. Right? I was like, so you will discover her discovery in the production.
Got it.
And especially that question right there.
Got it.
Yeah.
And how does she feel about her older and younger sisters? Where is she at?
I think she loves them, but as you're growing up, you find yourself placed where your parents place you. And then as you grow up, you realize, you might have questions that your sisters might have that you never discussed. And so we've had 3 funerals that we've attended. This third, we realize, might be the last time that we're gathered together. So as you go, you know how you come into life one year, you leave and you have all these other experiences. You come back a new person the next year, you have other experiences. And then usually funerals, weddings, reunions are the times that we start asking deep questions and realizing that this is the last time we might be able to ask those questions. I think she comes back to now ask them, did you become who you intended to be, when we were teenagers or we were kids? And if not, how did you make peace with it? She's using them in her journey, as well as hoping that by asking the questions, it helps facilitate them the same thing for each of them, each of her sisters. Yeah.
And you've done this play a few times also.
Oh, yes.
So how would you characterize how the audiences respond to it?
As everybody else has said, it is a sense of family. And the thing that is most amazing to me is I was telling Tom and Byrne and everybody, there are plays that people do forever, years and years and years, and I can never see how they do that. This play I could do over and over and over again, because as you experience life outside of the theater, this play provides a means for you to express it in this play. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, it gives you another way to look at it here, another way to look at it here, with your own experiences, with those that you've experienced with people. Like Byrne and I have been friends for years, and William and Tom and Amber as well. She's my baby. But so looking at her, it looks like I'm looking at my real family. And what you might ask them today might be different than what you ask them tomorrow, depending on what we went through that night or the night before. So I think that when people see the play, they do the same thing. They take the journey, especially the ones that come back. They want to see what has happened to these sisters from the time we did it last time to this time. And they ask us that. When they see it again, they're like, I remember when you, and I remember this, and I remember that. So I'm looking forward to them doing that this time. I love this play. I love it. From the storyline to the silliness, that's a problem right there. The fact that me, Byrne, Tom, and William have been together since the beginning, I don't know if that's a good thing for everybody else to understand, but it's a sick environment to create a loving, wonderful piece of work. And to come back together and we go right into the madness is crazy. And Tom is trying to kill me yet again by doing all the choreography. And of course I have to live up to the challenge, but it's wonderful.
Yeah,
and I'm
going
going to do it
around
again.
a little bit?
Yes, to put it lightly, yes, a little bit. Yes, yeah.
Do you have a favorite song or scene or part of the play that you always like to do the best?
Actually, there is this operatic scene that we actually started working on today, and I know that it works Tom's brain to do it, and I'm not featured in it as much. I just love what happens between Irene and Olive, and the beauty of that operatic kind of circular, wonderful sense of realism when we're just, you know, when you're in a rant with your family, and for that to be captured on stage is really wonderful. I love so much of the music because it's as much a part of the script as it is anything else. It's just not just a musical, but I do have a favorite, and it's the song we do at the very, very end of the play. Is it The Seasons? What is the title of the song, y'all? Do you know? I know. Is it Beloved, My Sister, Beloved, My Friend, or The Seasons Will Change? It's beautiful. And what I find is that every time I've come back to do it, literally those lyrics hit me hard in my heart for the seasons that have changed from the time we did it before to the next time. How much life has happened in the course of those seasons. So I love it.
Cool. That's good. All right. Okay.